Hello, how's it going, everyone? What is up, Wakeful and Silent Storm? It's good to see you guys. Smoking cones and making comics? Nice. I had a really rough day today at work. It was full of, what can I say? Full of things that I shouldn't have had to deal with. That I had to deal with. So, I'm just gonna chill with some Minecraft tonight. Cause, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, can y'all see the game? Is the game on? Is it showing? Bro, it's time for some chillcraft. I've been slowly kind of working on this world. I haven't done very much with it, but we're getting there. Why is it so? Oh, because everything's loading in. I was like, why is it so janky? Minecraft be chill, bro. I need chill right now. I don't remember if I don't. Okay, that's fine. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, you're about to die. Am I? Am I about to die? Or am I about to just regenerate like fucking Piccolo? That's what I thought. How have you guys been? It's been a hot minute. I haven't talked to anybody hardly at all. Except for Wakeful. You and me exchanged a couple of messages here and there, but the last month has been something. I don't know what it's been, but it's been something. Are you dropping frames? Because it was loading like everything in its fucking mother. Because I have the whatchamacallit set to like really high. Oblivion. Ooh, how are you liking the remaster? Is it everything you remember? I kind of want to play the remaster, but I don't want to buy the remaster because I'm a cheap bitch. But I think I have the Game of the Year edition on Steam. Maybe I'll play Oblivion one of these days. Yeah, The Distance, yeah. It's so good, is it? Like, I'm so glad they kept, like, the, like, mistakes in the game that made it what it was. That actually made me really happy. Bruh, don't even tease my cock like that. Don't even tease my cock. Why is there a zombie growling? Oh, I bet you. Yep. Yep. There's the little bitch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I don't have any more arrows. Fuck. Has it, Wakeful? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that for you. This past month has been quite the roller coaster of emotion and stress, relief, and pain. There was quite a bit of pain, which is great. And another before the end of the month. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. So, I know Wakeful knows this pretty well because I was talking with him throughout a lot of it, but I kind of kept it close to my chest in other regards. So my company went through a restructure, and basically I didn't know if I was going to have a job at the end of, well, in the middle of this month on the 15th, when everything was supposed to get settled and whatnot. I'll have to dono Oblivion monies. I can't gift across the board. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'd appreciate. Hey, what's up, Peyton? I appreciate it, but you don't have to do that, Silent. I'm just saying. I love you though. Yeah. So I was worried about my job because of the restructuring. They were essentially what they did is they removed my title, and then I had to apply for a different title. And I wasn't so much worried that they were going to like tell me to fuck off. I was more so worried that they were going to be like, oh yeah, no, you can stay, but we're going to pay you less, right? Because, like, let's be honest, right? A company doing a restructuring is usually for financial reasons, and lowering everybody's pay would be a financial reason, right? Yep. So that's what I was worried about. It basically went from like them saying like, okay, everybody, it's going to be coming up, get ready for it. These are like the like bare minimum informations we can give you. And then we're going to tell the story leaders everything else. And then you'll have to wait for the days of the like job title announcements, essentially. And of course, me being me, I tried to be cheeky and like slyly get the information out of my story leader. She basically told me, I know what you're doing, fuck off. And I was like, all right, fine. Right? Because I don't want to get her in trouble. I have a meeting with a game dev from the SpongeBob SquarePants PS2, 3 games, another guy who finished that. Whoa, that's awesome, Wakeful. You got a raise to $28 an hour? Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Yo, what's up, Fox? Have you seen the witch art? No, you haven't shown me your art in a hot minute, Peyton. Feel free to send it to me. Good day, Fox. So anyways, back to my story. I tried to be sly. My story leader was like, hey, fuck off. You know, I can't tell you that. Right? Awesome, Peyton. I'll check it out in just a second. So then I was like, all right, fine. I'll leave you alone. You know, whatever, being respectful and everything. The day comes, I do my interview. I fill out the paper that says, yes, I acknowledge that my title is being eliminated, blah, blah, blah. And then I finally asked her, I was like, so those meetings, what did they tell you? Like, what information can you actually share with me now? That this is all basically like set in motion and everything else. And she was like, they basically didn't tell us anything new. I just couldn't say anything. And I was like, well, that's fucking awesome. So they were cock teasing us for like, so it was like a 3-week process for them to talk about this restructuring. And then it was like another 2 weeks for the whole interviews and everything, and finding out that all these conference calls she's been on have been fucking pointless. Because we really wanted to know what pay looked like, right? So we were like, well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad they're wasting everybody's time being freaking cockknockles, right? I end up getting the letter saying like, okay, this is how much we're going to pay you. Now, mind you, a little context to this. They gave me a raise in March for my yearly review. It was only like 50 cents or something like that. But hey, a raise is a raise, right? Well, they ended up giving me a raise on top of that. Which I was like, whew, that's crazy. I really expected them to tell me to go fuck myself and try to pay me less. Granted, my new title, I have a little bit more responsibility. Let me rephrase it. I can be held responsible for more now, but I'm pretty much doing the same thing that I've been doing, because whenever I see slack in my team or in the things that we need to get done, I get it done. Like I don't ask questions. I just get shit done. Right? Yeah. Freaking awesome. Well, guess what happened? Like 3 days later. 3 days later, I'm at work and I've got some pain in my back. And I'm like, well, this fucking sucks. I probably overworked myself because I'm trying to get everything like caught up so that when I start this new position, everything's Gucci and I can just do my job. Right? Well, it felt like somebody beat the shit out of me. My left side, to be specific. Like I imagine that's what it felt like to get jumped and just have kids kicking the shit out of your ribs, right? I thought I somehow pulled a muscle. Maybe magically I broke something. I don't know. Appendix side. Is that the left side? Well, it wasn't lower. It was like literally right here, right? Like rib cage. center mass, right? And so I'm sitting there, I'm suffering for a couple days. I take it easy. You know, I laid down a lot. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll get through this and everything will be fine. I just overworked myself. And then a rash developed. And I was like, well, what the fuck is this? This is fucking stupid. I thought maybe what happened with the rash was that while stocking my store, you know, bottles get broken or whatever with liquids inside of them. Some of them can be a little more caustic, slightly toxic, you know, whatever. I was like, I must have scratched myself and now my skin's pissed off at me and it'll go away on its own. Silent storm, you motherfucker. Yes, I ended up getting fucking shingles. I'm not fucking kidding. I got fucking shingles, bro. You want to know something even crazier? So I've got a lot more to the story to tell, but like, let me just add a little more context. While I was talking about this with my neighbors, the husband is younger than me. I found out he got it when he was 30. Granted, that made me feel a lot better about getting an old people's disease at 36, but I was like, God damn, why did you get fucking shingles at 30? That's insane. Basically what the doctor told me when I went to get diagnosed is, you know, I gave him the context of how life's been going and everything. He's like, oh, dude, you just stressed out to the point where you got shingles. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, literally. Like, I highly doubt it's anything viral. I highly doubt it's an immunity disease. And I was like, well, yeah. And I told him about glitch energy, how it's got like a fuck ton of vitamin C in it. So I know my immune system is great because people get sick around me at work all the time and call out and make me do more work. And guess what? I haven't got sick. Nope. Stress. So some of you might be wondering, Mel, what does shingles feel like? And it's different for people. Some people, it feels like excruciating pain, especially depending on where it originates, because it's a nerve issue, right? It's basically your nerve deciding that it's going to try to commit self-unaliving. I was trying to think of another word, but I can't think right now because I'm so tired from work. Anyways, yeah, your nerve basically tries to kill itself. And that's why you develop a rash, right? A lot of muscle pain and usually some burning. So I had the muscle pain at first, and I did have a little bit of burning, but I wouldn't call it burning. It was more so like, the nice way of putting it is not oversensitivity. What's it called when you get like overstimulated? Kamikaze. Yeah, there you go. Kamikaze. Your nerves side of the commits bonsai. Yeah. Oh, what's that called? Not overstimulated, but basically overstimulated. Anyway, so it felt like my side was overstimulated there, not moving or anything, right? Just my nerve was just like for like 2 weeks. That was annoying. So the crazy thing was, it wasn't painful enough to prevent me from working. I could lift, I think at one point I lifted like 150 pounds by myself, you know, bending the knees, everything. With this going on, hyperstimulated, it's not quite the word I was thinking of, but it's fine. Overstimulated is a good way to put it. And I could still feel it, right? I knew it was there. I can still kind of feel it, actually. This whole section of my chest or stomach, I guess, abdomen, it's numb. So I could still lift things. I could still act completely, like do anything that anybody else could, you know, as far as physical bending, all that stuff. It just was annoying the entire time. Right? Well, after I started getting the antiviral meds that the doctor prescribed me and it started like slowly healing itself, now my nerve just fires randomly. So you might see me sitting here talking normally and I'll just be like, ugh, because my nerve just decides, hey, guess what? Fuck you, kid. And just activates for no reason. I could be sitting in the same position. I could be, not touching. I never scratched it, never touched it. I just let it heal, left it alone. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Yeah, it's the worst. If you get it, something similar, I'm sure it's probably like what do they call that? Sciatic nerve or whatever, where it's basically a pinched nerve. Yeah, it kind of feels like that, except it's on the outside of it's on the, like right below the epidermis, I guess. It's like just a layer, in your layer of skin, and it just fires, and it's just fucking annoying. So yeah, that's why I haven't been streaming, because A, I was in pain, B, I was stressed out beyond all measure, and C, when you get out of something like that, even though it wasn't like excruciating pain, I was fucking exhausted. I've just been sleeping a lot. The moment my kids would go to bed and my wife would go to bed, I would go to bed. And I'm usually the fucking night demon. So, yeah, it was rough. I recommend, if you have a lot of stress in your life, just go see a therapist. Don't go for the fucking shingles option, because it's not worth it. It's annoying. You can still bully. I was bullying myself for shingles. You can ask my wife. I was sitting there like, holy shit, I got the disease that a 50-year-old gets. Like, what the fuck does that say about me? So, I just recently had a physical. I was like, run the blood tests, because I don't know if, maybe shit is fucked up and I just don't realize it. No, everything's fine. No, I literally just stressed myself to the point of having a 50-year-old's disease. God damn. What a fucking month I had. The good news. Okay, Grandpa, I know. Listen, Sonny, let me tell you about back in my day. So I have been doing a lot of like even more deep diving of my mental and stuff like that. I'm getting in an even better position than I was before all this, which is awesome, because I was already kind of getting out of shitty mindset. It's getting even better, which is amazing. Don't you mean 70 to 80 years old? Listen, okay? I'm not ancient yet. Give me a couple of years, then you can put me in the fucking museum. But yeah, no, mental's been getting a lot better. I've been dealing with some things that I was aware of, but I didn't really handle. So that's cool. What else happened? So I'm getting the raise. That's cool. It's kind of it. Yeah, well, don't you know, Silent Storm, 3 years difference in 2025 means that I basically need to go pick out my own pine box, and you are geriatric. Like, these damn kids don't understand. No, and it's crazy, right? Because, like, I'm just like, damn, like, by today's health standards, there's more and more people living to 80, 90 than ever before. I'm like, dude, I should be like, this is like the new prime almost, right? And apparently it's the new prime to make your body hate itself for no reason, with no benefit whatsoever to anybody involved in the situation, like, except for, like, the doctor got paid out of it, so huzzah for him. But, like, there's no point. In 3 days, you'll be turning 23. Hell yeah. 23 was a good birthday for me. 24 was all right. After that, I stopped counting. Like I didn't stop counting. I know how old I am. I just stopped caring. It's like dead by 50, going back to the lifespan of the 1800s. Yeah, it's all downhill after 25. Bro, isn't that crazy? Like, who was it I was talking to? I don't remember. I was talking to somebody recently. Their aunt is turning 93. I was like, God damn, that's fucking cool. Unless my stupid bitch ass body decides that it's going to try to kill itself via nerves, I would like to, you know, at least hit the 100. I want to be a centurion, you know? Be part of the Roman Empire and shit. I don't know what I'm talking about, but, you know, that'd be cool. I don't know how feasible that is because half of my family didn't live the longest and the other half is still kicking, so who knows? Oh, cool, Wakeful. I will check that out. Okay, good. It didn't kill it. I haven't opened Discord in fucking forever. I'll hit 75, then I'm going to go for a rip on my bike, and whatever happens, happens. I don't know. I think it would be cool to hit 100. Like, I think that's the new milestone that's, like, achievable, but, like, a little crazy still, you know? I say all this now and then watch. It's, like, sooner than we all realize. Womp womp. Anyway, oh, pay that, which Diamond Art is really fucking sick. That's really cool. The current version of the comic. Huh. Those characters are very interesting. I like the you what? Oh, that's dope. I dig. I dig like in Minecraft. I'm literally just digging right now because, like, it's chillcraft, okay? I'm trying to relax so I don't cause another fucking shingles episode. You have white and kids, but bro, here's the thing, man. Like, you should always, first of all, okay, especially for the men out here, but this is for everybody. You should be living for yourself, okay? You can't control how other people feel. You can't control their emotions. Yes, you can control how you affect them, but ultimately, it's out of your hands. You should always be living for yourself and whatever path that takes you on. Don't be an asshole, but you can be kind of an asshole. Some chicks like that, you know? It's doubling as your storyboard. Nice. But in all seriousness, like, live for yourself. If you want to reach that goal, fantastic. If you don't, well, okay. I get you. You know? Maybe it depends. How about this? Let's agree. Maybe it depends on what state the world's in at that point. Because if things get so much more worse, I don't know that I would want to make it to 100 either. What does that mean for my kids? Well, that means figure it out your damn self like I had to. To Cali in the next 5 years or so. Okay. That would be cool. What kind of bike do you have? I'm trying to get the wife convinced to let me get a bike, but she's like, oh, watch this video talking about statistics of people dying and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, but motorcycle. Like, yes. Is there a higher increase of risk? Yes. But motorcycle. An Indian Scout. Ooh, okay. I've been kind of eyeballing Indians. See, ultimately, I want to have a, what do they call that? A dual sport where it's like dirt bike / street bike. And then I want to get a like crotch rocket style street bike. And then I want to get like a Harley or an Indian, you know, like a hog kind of bike and just have all three of them and just ride whatever I feel like riding. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh yeah. I think we talked. Have we talked since that released? I don't remember. Anyways, are you enjoying it? Remember, lots of vitamins, exercise. I'm trying to remain calm. You'll live a long, happy life. I appreciate that. 116. That's the record. I could have swore somebody was older than that. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have swore like some, Hindu guru type dude was like, oh yeah, I lived to 118 or some shit like that. I could be wrong. You have a motorcycle, a 2000 Falcon? Ooh, nice. That comic has literally... I'll just bring my bike over. Fuck yeah, Silent. That'd be dope. What I've been working on the past, a LinkedIn article for an asset pack. Wait, what? That comic has literally what I've been working on, past a LinkedIn article for an asset. Oh, okay. The way I read that, I thought I was having a fucking stroke. An 192-year-old turtle. Okay, that's not fair, though, because Galapagos freaking tortoises can live for, like, 250 years or some shit like that. Those are the real OP dinosaurs. But yeah, I want to get a motorcycle one day. I hope the wife will let me get one soon, when we have the extra money, of course, because... Just because I get raises doesn't mean I'm not a broke bitch, which is like all the time. That's what happens when you have kids. It's okay. They're worth it. What do you guys think the trade-in value? No, I'm just kidding. Convince her with your... See, you remember Deli. He got a motorcycle, and he's been trying to do the same thing. And, like, he took her on a ride on it and everything. She's like, yeah, that's cool. I want you to get one. And then she, like, turned around. I don't know. I think she's just a little bit concerned. Fair enough, but like, let me have a big dick too on a motorcycle. I'm just saying. Now I'm gonna do it in person. That's okay. I need more bullies, I guess. The current 21st century record is 115. Oh shit, okay. So it was 115, not 116. Crazy. That's still a long time to live, yo. I'm pretty sure that if I manage to hit the 100 mark, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm good. Like, I achieved that goal. We don't have to keep playing. Yeah. Like the day after, I'm just like, okay, whatever happens, happens. Oh yeah, sharks. Oh, for sure. Man, there's been some wild sea life that we've been finding lately. Like, oh, this thing shouldn't have seen the light of day, and it did. And then like, oh, this oarfish or whatever the fuck it's called is like the apocalypse fish. And I'm just like, bro, why is the bottom of the ocean, the deep ocean, so fucking boring that the fish are like, nah, I'm done. I'm going up there. Deal with those idiots. Just roll me off a cliff, please. Wait, are we talking roll like Tootsie Roll? Or like, am I in a wheelchair at this point? Or I could be in a tire, fuck it. Just frickin' Jack and Jill my ass off the fucking wheelchair, obviously. I don't know, maybe not. So, speaking of that, did you guys know that they just recently linked, I think it's heart health or organ health in general? I can't remember. But anyways, that kind of health to thigh muscle. So the more thigh muscle you have, the more healthy that organ or those organs are supposed to be. I don't remember the exact details of it because I just read it in passing, but I thought it was really interesting. Shingle Boys, Ironsides. Fuck. Bro, they call me the electric nerve, okay? Not only do I get on your nerves, but I get on my own as well. Like, that's my superpower right now, apparently. Like, fantastic. So annoying, he even annoys himself. Into pain. Like, fuck, okay. When they were handing out superhero powers, I was like, yo, I want the dollar store fucking bargain bin, okay? Congratulations, you have the power of getting older faster than everybody else. Like, fuck. All right. Shit. I don't even know what I'm really doing here on Minecraft. I'm just digging. Like, this is what I meant by chillcraft, bro. I'm just like, I'm vibing. I'm just digging in a straight fucking line. I don't even care. Give me one of them Dragon Ball Z abridged powers. Yeah. No. That was like the fucking... That was the Dragon Anus Z powers, okay? Like, fuck the balls. We didn't even go that far. We just went straight into ass. Like, fuck. Shit's been crazy. Like, I'd never in a million years thought I'd be dealing with that. And what's crazy is, like, I've always, like, been like, man, because, you know, I'd hear about, like, oh, shingles and get this medication off the TV and your doctor will stroke your cock if you buy it or whatever. And, you know, some negative consequences may apply, whatever the fuck they say, right? In those stupid ass commercials. And I'm like, damn, shingles sounds crazy. And then I fucking get it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, thanks, TV, for jinxing me. Fuck, I'm glad I didn't sit there and fucking watch Final Destination over and fucking over again, or else I'd be really screwed. Can I buy it if I don't have shingles? I'll take what I can get at this point. Fuck, dude. Bruh, I feel ya. Why get fucked when life does it to you for free? Like, all right. That's what I signed up for, I suppose. But yeah, so anyways, moving on from being old. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Anything new and exciting in the lives of my beautiful homies on the internet? Yeah. Tell me about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Better than the first? Worse than the first? Omega level 9,000 comparatively to the first? Like, what are we talking about right now? I need some... No, I don't need 36. No, you're drunk. Let's do like 6. That's cool. We got Wakeful over here becoming, you know, the next Activision. Oh god, that was fucked up. My bad, Wakeful. The next Square Enix. That's better. You just been working, brother. I feel it. Could be worse than the first. Then the first Kingdom Come. I really liked Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, yeah, it's hard. Unnecessarily in my opinion, but like I get it that it makes sense because it's like you're a young boy and you don't know how to fight, bitch, and stuff like that. But I thought it was I think it's totally fun game comparatively to some games. Better than Mario Bros. It's definitely better than E.T. for the Atari 2600. That game was dog shit. The point of view thing. Wait, what do you mean point of view thing? The fact that it's first person? You don't like first person games? I mean, that's fine, but like you said you were enjoying Oblivion. Granted, you can turn it third person in Oblivion, but... Where you had a mask on, it would be exactly what you see from that helmet type. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So there was just little quality of life things you didn't like. I'm sure there is either a mod to fix it or like maybe one of the DLCs fixed that. Maybe. Honestly, I don't remember seeing any. Did I wear helmets? I'm sure I did. I'm currently on a mission where you get drunk with some coming soldiers. Okay. You come across a talking Scottish dog, then you get drunk, jump into the lake, and then you don't. Are we sure that it's drunk you're getting and not hallucinating? Because that kind of sounds like a mushroom trip. Just saying. Had good story. Everything just couldn't handle the quality of life things. I got you. That's totally understandable. There's some games that everybody like thoroughly enjoys that I just can't handle because like it just either feels goofy or sounds goofy, looks goofy, smells goofy. You know, some games have a unique scent to them, and it's goof troop up the nostrils. But point being, like I get that there's just something about some games, right? I can't remember the last game I played that I had that with. Diablo 4 would probably be one of them. I'm surprisingly enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows, even though a lot of people were hating on it, except for the fact you can't hunt the deer. That is stupid. Otherwise, it's fun. Yeah, I got the talking dog, and then you jump into the lake and then wake up and wondering what the hell, how you got up on a small island. You get into an argument with people you got drunk with. They're trying to talk you back to. Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy fucking mission. Like Modern Warfare, yes sir, and all the OP farmers that would always kill me. Yeah, the OP farmers are hilarious. Yeah, like the new Call of Duty, I was really enjoying it at first. Stopped enjoying it. Whatever. I sunk like 3 months into it, roughly. I was ready to just call it quits because that game had so much potential. It's like the mechanics of it are solid. They're just, their servers are ass. Their anti-cheat is ass, and their matchmaking is ass. So basically, I need to go back and play the campaign because I'm sure that's great. The zombies was fun. Basically everything except for the thing that made Modern Warfare so popular, which is multiplayer, was great. The one thing that they should have been good at sucked. So, whatever. And it just, I don't know. I did that on accident. Oh, it's flattening. Got it. I was like, what the fuck is this even doing? You know what I need to do? I need to finish building my wall. That's what I need to do. The Great Wall of Metal. I kind of don't remember why I was making this dirt wall. To be completely honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the dirt wall with rock wall. And I'm going to eventually make this a gigantic castle. The vision's there, just not the memory. Damn, I really am getting old, aren't I? Fuck. Well, it's been like a couple of weeks since I played, so you know, video games aren't life, right? That's dirt. It is dirt. We're gonna start singing Dirt by Johnny Cash. And you can have it all, my giant wall of dirt. You can scratch my balls. Let me tell you, shingles really hurt. Maybe watch some Joe Dirt. Bro, that's the only thing playing in this theater, okay? I'm telling you that right now. Speaking of theater, this is probably, everybody's going to roll their fucking eyes at me and be like, you're fucking stupid. but I have an excuse why I'm going to talk about this. Did anybody else see the Minecraft movie? On sale for $40 gold edition season pass. Nice. That's awesome. I think I got that. Unless that you're probably talking about the second one, huh? I wish I had $40. I always yell. I'll be honest, I do it for comedic purposes specifically. Some say I have ADHD. I just like to say I have 80 of the HDs. Yeah, so Minecraft movie. What did you all think? Did you go see it? Did you not? Since we're playing Minecraft, we might as well talk about Minecraft, right? You didn't? Okay. Okay. I'm kind of jealous. Seriously. My kids really liked it. That's what your brother and sister wanted to see it. They said they liked it. Yeah, my kids really liked that movie. They thought it was the funniest thing since Skibbity Toilet. You know, they had some really cool references though. Like I really appreciated the what the fuck's his name? The little honoring they did for, oh my god, what's that YouTuber that passed away from cancer or whatever. I can't think of the name right now for some reason because I'm fucking dumb. You haven't seen it either. What's up, Zero? Technoblade. How did I forget that name? Anyways, they did a little homage to Technoblade. I thought that was really, cool and awesome. But yeah, I thought the movie was ass. Like, I think I laughed at 2 parts. The whole time, the most enjoyment I got out of that movie was explaining to my wife, like, things that are actually in Minecraft and things that aren't in Minecraft. That was cool. I can't recommend that movie. Unless you're, like, tripping out on mushrooms. Then it might be a lot of fun, actually. Now that I think about it. Because, like, whoa, creepers are real, man. You know? That would probably be the redeeming factor, to put it best. Otherwise, no. I did. How do I put this? So it was clearly a money grab, right? We all know that. I did kind of respect how seriously Jason Momoa took his character. Because even just for a money grab, he played that character really well and very passionately. I think that, in the future, if they did a Hulk Hogan documentary, Jason Momoa would probably end up playing Hulk Hogan because he played that kind of character, or Randy Savage. He played that kind of character epically. Nintendo's coming out with a Zelda movie. Yeah, I remember seeing parts of that. I don't know how I feel about it. Especially nowadays, like with all these live action movies and shit going on, my immediate reaction when I see one of these movies is no. That's it. Like even the How to Train Your Dragon live action, no. The new Karate Kid movie, because it was already a live action movie, and it's got Jackie Chan in it, I might go see that. That looks really good. That was very unfortunate. The Mario movie? Yes, I loved the Mario movie. That's why I don't understand Like, they have just as much plot to use in the Minecraft universe that they could in the Mario universe. What am I trying to say? That came out sounding really fucking like, am I drooling on myself now? The lore in Mario is about equal to the lore in Minecraft now. Some of you are going to say, no, you're fucking wrong, Metal, but it's true because Minecraft has a lot of lore in it now. Some of it is fan-made lore. That's fine. Mario 2 isn't a real Mario game, okay? It's like, that's just how it goes. And producers to make... Yeah, I mean, that gives it more promise, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good. You know what I mean? At least in my opinion. Like, y'all can think I'm fucking dumb, but in my opinion, just because it's the same director and producer doesn't mean it's going to be a repeat. And I can give you good examples why, and they don't even have to be movie examples, okay? Steven Spielberg, who made movies, classic movies like E.T., also did that dog shit, god awful Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skulls movie. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm driving at. Like, you can't always replicate perfection. I just went brain dead for a second. Hold on. Oh, I'm hopeful that it's good because it would be like, I've been wanting a live action Zelda movie forever. That would be amazing if they do the story right. Ocarina of Time. Or Majora's Mask. But, you know, the way they're making movies nowadays, like, they try to make them so goddamn bombastic, and like, I feel like it loses the subtle art of what makes movies fun, in my opinion. I like Twilight Princess. I like Twilight Princess too, but if I'm going to talk about a story arc, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are still the two best. Like, Twilight Princess, I would say, would definitely be right behind it. I know a lot of people liked Wind Waker. That game was dog shit. I know a lot of people liked Breath of the Wild, and the new one, whatever the fuck it's called. I didn't play the new one. I played Breath of the Wild and I enjoyed it. Ocarina of Time was better. And same thing with Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess. The Twilight Princess would be my third choice. Or A Link to the Past would even be cool. I don't know. There's just so many good stories that they could, you know, choose from with Legend of Zelda. I feel like, though, if they're going to do a Legend of Zelda movie, they need to just start with the first story premise and then make movies that could see. This is the beauty of Legend of Zelda, right? It's almost like Final Fantasy at this point, where they're set in the same universes, but they're not necessarily the same worlds, right? Or time periods. So, like, they could really expand upon the IP in a very clever way if they use their brain. It's Hollywood. I know it's full of drugs and pedophilia, but hopefully we'll get some ingenious out of it, you know? If I don't get banned from at least Twitch soon, I'm gonna be fucking surprised. They better not listen to the internet. They want Tom Holland as Link and Zendaya as Zelda. Shut the fuck up. No way. Is that really what people are saying? I don't know who I would cast as Zelda now. That would be really hard. It depends on the story arc they use, I think. But, like... Zendaya? Bruh. Why don't they just get that fucking dumb bitch from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs live action and just tank the movie first day? Kind of. I mean, you could say the same thing about Final Fantasy, but they're definitely different timelines. They may be similar. No, I think with how just absolutely drastic all the games are, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that the same story and timeline. They're definitely separate timelines. I don't remember what I was watching that talked about the differences between, like, not difference, the time period differences between, like, A Link to the Past and the first and second Zelda game. All right, have a great rest of your night, Silent. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Yo, Six Magnetic. Thanks for coming in and being a bot in my chat, bro. I appreciate you. I know you're not actually a person, so can we talk to you as if you were, like, you know, AI? Be like, Six Magnetic, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Well, the unspeed velocity of an unladen swallow is equal to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And then we can all laugh, you know? Could all laugh. And then it's crazy. This is a crazy concept, right? I ban you out of my chat and tell you to go fuck yourself. That's how it goes. And that's where you're running. Tom Holland ruined the Uncharted movie. Did the Uncharted movie even come out yet? Or are you saying he's going to ruin the Uncharted movie? Body book called The Timeline over each one of the games showing where it fits in the timeline. Yes, there's an overarching timeline, and so does Final Fantasy have an overarching timeline. But what I'm saying is that they're not necessarily direct sequels with each other. They're just like, you know, the Princess Zelda and the first Zelda is not the same as any of the other Princess Zeldas. The Link, or the hero, and the other aren't the same. They're not the same. They don't exist in the same time space continuum. They're part of a continuity, right? But they're not necessarily direct correlations. They're just all about a boy and his girl and his chicken and his horse, kind of, even though they kind of told the horse, oh, his flute, in the child timeline. Yeah, no, because that would imply that Kid Link in Majora's Mask, or Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, is part of the same exact, like, direct correlation, like, sequel. You know, Wind Waker is a sequel to that, but it's not. You know, they traded fairies that were really annoying for a boat that was really annoying, for example. And then in Twilight Princess, you got a shadow fucker that was slightly annoying. She wasn't that bad, but could be kind of annoying. And then you got Tingle. Tears of the Kingdom, you find tombs all over the previous heroes from all that. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not, that's why I said it's in the same universe. It's in the same, like, you got to understand when I say timeline, I mean, like, you know, it's not like the 20th century was Ocarina of Time, and then the 21st and Majora's Mask, and then the 21st century was Wind Waker or whatever. I'm saying they're not directly related as far as timeline goes. They are in the same history as each other, but they're not the same time. Like, that's why I said time space, to make it a little clearer. They're not in the same time space. The curse from the demon. Yeah, but I feel like they would have to directly connect them eventually then. I feel like this was the argument that first started with Final Fantasy. They're like, no, because there's like references and SIDS in all the video games and blah, 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 blah. And like, yes, you're right, but like, it's going to expand so far that the devs are going to ultimately have to be like, either make direct connections, right? Bring the Skyward Sword back or whatever. Or they're going to just have to be like, yeah, they're connected in story and connected in characters loosely, but they're not like Link 1 isn't the same Link as Link 2, etc. Because I feel like there's just so much gaps in that. That branch is the timeline that leaves that world without its Link. Oh, the adult world is the one that leaves the world without his Link. I guess. I don't know. Just like much art, I feel like a lot of it is up to the consumer's interpretation. But ink the pencil stuff sent through. Now I'm finally done for the workday. Whoop. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so that actually reminds me. So everybody, I'm sure you heard my whole tale of me being old, right? Cool. With this new position that I'm going to be doing, I most likely would be able to get on streams earlier. Probably around when I got on at 9 o'clock, 9:30. I was a little bit late, but you know what? We're getting back into the swing of things, okay? Or like 8-ish, depending on the kids and when they go to bed and stuff. Because I'm basically going to be in charge of the entire store's inventory and profit and loss margins. That's basically all my responsibility now. So I'm going to be getting into work earlier than later, most likely, on average, which is cool. But that also means I'm going to be more of a tired boy later at night, which kind of sucks because, you know, y'all know I like staying up late and hanging out in them demon hours. But yeah, I couldn't say no to a pay increase, especially being a broke bitch. And then, you know, it is what it is. It's nice, honestly, to be in charge of the entire inventory because I was in charge of partial inventory for a while and I had to help the person who was in charge of the inventory. So it kind of works out, but yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to be on earlier and more often. I've been working really hard to help more around the house and get it caught up to where we want it so that maybe there might be days where I don't have to do chores or a honey-do list. Crazy concept, I know, but that's the goal. The only thing that keeps in consistency is a Sword of Evil's Bane. You directly forge it in Skyward Sword. Is the same weapon you use in every single game till it gets broken, tears the kingdom. The Master Sword. Is it really called the Sword of Evil's Bane? Like, is that its actual, like, I don't remember it ever being called Sword of Evil's Bane. I've always heard it just referred to as the Master Sword. And yes, I know the Master Sword is like the one thing that connects all the links together. The universal name? Gotcha. I'm hoping so, Wakeful. I'm hoping I can get life to the point where we can start actually talking about the things, doing the things that we were talking about. I know I still have to review that document you sent me because I still haven't done that. To be fair, there's a lot of things that I need to get done. I have to fill something out for my wife. I'm trying here. I know there's a lot of things that a lot of people have been hoping that I would be able to get to. Hell, when all this broke with my health and with my stress and everything, like I was supposed to do a Glitch Energy April Fool's collab with a bunch of other creators. Didn't do it. I was supposed to make a video for one of my content creator friends. Hey, it's rough. Just a video saying how much I appreciated him. Didn't get it done. Like, I'm trying out here, but it's a little bit of a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit just keeps popping up and 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 popping up. So just be patient with me. Fuck you. All right? You fucking boner ass, bitch ass, no nipple having ass. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in your dick. Your little skeleton boner. Play Tears of the Kingdom. I will eventually. I just like out of all my consoles, my Switch has the least amount of what do I want to call that? Oh fuck, I fucked up. Priority. It's got the least priority because I have to do a whole crazy thing to stream it. And I only really play games when I stream or the few times I play offline. Why is that? Okay. I don't know why he was getting hearts like he was getting ready to fucking mate with me, but whatever. The wheels are just spinning on my end, so I really don't have too much time. I'll be getting a business advisor and fund organizer to deal with it. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. The wheels are just spinning and you don't have much time. My wheels have spun and fallen off at this point, I'm pretty sure. Now I just make race car noises and think I'm getting somewhere. You want to offer something if possible? Okay. I mean, I'm willing to hear it. I don't want to promise anything and fucking disappoint. But yeah, Fox, eventually I will play Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't had a drive to. I haven't really had a care to. You know, then there was that whole Switch 2 announcement. Didn't give a fuck about that, to be honest. I wish Nintendo would just pull their head out of their ass and start allowing like PC ports of their games. That would be great. Like they could even sell it from their own like store. I would buy it, but like I'd prefer to play it on PC instead of the Switch. I like the Switch. It's a solid system. I'd prefer PC playing. That's what the sheet is about? Okay, gotcha. Shut the fuck up, sheep. Wow, rude. Did you hear that, guys? He just called my mom a hoe. It's crazy coming from a sheep. That's wild work. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I already said it, but like, I don't know where my vision is right now. I don't know what that spider thinks they're doing. They're not gonna do anything to me. A wuss puss. You did some bulk uploads to YouTube. I can't even speak English. That's awesome. I'll have to take some time and watch them. You know, while I'm doing everything else. That'd be fun. Have you been getting any traction with them? Like, did they end up hitting the algorithm at any point? Fucking algorithms. They need to get rid of algorithms, by the way. Algorithms are fucking stupid. This, you know, that's something that, like, I noticed this whole time that I was away. You know, I've been on X a little bit, but, like, that even waned, right? Because I just didn't have anything to say. But the algorithm for the timeline has been so fucking dumb. It's just like, I'm just like, who would care about this shit? It's like not even cool or interesting stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's poop. That's what it is. It just reminded me of poop. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Only a couple of shorts got. Hey, 109. That's awesome. For Lords of the Fallen, yes, that's another game that I'm actually interested in playing. I do need to get back into the Souls games, but I also want to get back into the Scrolls games. I don't know. I just want to play games, man. And I was supposed to do that whole like random number generated game selection, and I still want to start doing that. The game that got selected was Risk of Rain 2. I'm going to be honest, I don't have the motivation to play Risk of Rain 2, but I want to stay true to my word and play the game that got rolled as opposed to changing it. I just got to get myself in the mindset. Today wasn't going to be that day because, like I said, work was fucking dog shit, but we'll be doing that series as well eventually. Game twice, highly recommend. Yeah, that's a game I definitely want to check out. I want to get back to playing like Binding of Isaac 2, or as well rather, just because Mugenics is coming out soon, which is the same creator as Binding of Isaac, and that game looks really fun, really funny. I think that's going to be good. What else have I seen lately? Everybody's talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. Couldn't give a fuck less about that game at this point. With it being like $100 or whatever the fuck they said, I'll wait for that shit to go on sale. Like stale sale. I'd rather play like San Andreas again or like Vice City. I need to finish Kingdom Come. That's correct. That is a good point to make. That is on the list. I told you though, when I started playing it, I was like, you gotta remember that I'm like video game ADD and I don't fucking remember to finish games, or I lose, wouldn't say I lose focus. I lose excitement to play them. That's actually something I was working on a lot with my, you know, mental health and stuff like that, and I'm hopefully going to get it back to where it was. Even before I started streaming, before I started even pretty much working retail, is just getting back that passion to laser focus into something until I get it completed. Oh, I started playing Diablo 2 again, like old school Diablo 2. I think I might be streaming that as well on occasion because goddamn, does Diablo 2 just feel so much better than all the other Diablos, which is crazy because it's the oldest, but fuck, it's fun. Like I'm running a what's called a zealot, which is basically a paladin that only uses zeal, and I'm just running around slapping things, pushing one button and like 50 things get slapped, and it's such a pleasure. It's brainless, don't get me wrong. Like I beat that game at least 1 billion times, and I'm beating it 1,000,000,001, but it's just so much fun. Yes. Yep. And I have all the DLC for Binding of Isaac. So that would be fun to do, like like people who have it playing with them. That'd be cool. Iron Man mode? Is that like super hard mode, or what is entailed with the Iron Man mode? It's on sale for $15. That's not a bad price. Oh God, I almost fell. And I'm free falling. I finally got this place like looking pretty solid, yo. Might be able to actually start like building something cool. But essentially, I'm just going to level this thing to the ground besides a stairway up to my house. And then once that's done, I'm going to basically turn the house into the top of a castle and build a castle down. It's going to be cool. If you die, you got to restart from the beginning, but you keep all your gear and stats. Oh, so that the Iron Man mode basically makes it a roguelike. That game wasn't like that already? I know it was Souls-like, but I thought it was... Well, no, I guess... Yeah, yeah, okay. It makes it more roguelike from the sounds of it. Not completely roguelike, obviously, because you keep your shit, but it's close. If you were to compare it to something, that would be what I would compare it to. Dunk. Stupid skeleton. Over there making his creaky bones and shit. My apologies. The work of the day is slowly catching up to me. I'm probably going to get off at like 11:30, so it'd be like a 2-hour stream, which isn't bad for coming back after so long. Or easier. There's also randomized loot. We never know what you're going to get, and randomizes each enemy. Randomizer is pretty cool. That's a cool concept. I really like that. I wish Dark Souls would have a randomizer. I mean, you could probably mod it, but like natively have a randomizer mode. That would be really cool. I have no shovel. Thus I cannot dig. I think randomizers are a lot of fun. I've thought about doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer stream. I think that'd be cool, but we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing. To have pre-upgraded loot? What is pre-upgraded loot? What do you mean by that? All right, for sure, Wakeful. Enjoy your shower. Oh, he's going to get naked and rub himself to me. That's crazy. I'm okay with it, but... click on that and upgrade your weapon, all the other weapons in the world also upgrade. Oh, I got it. So level scaling weapons, where they scale with, instead of your level, upgrade scaling weapons. That's pretty cool. Kind of like Oblivion and Skyrim, I guess, but more so, yeah. I would say like Oblivion or Skyrim. That's cool. You know what's funny about all these people playing Oblivion right now? They're like, "Oh man, this game, like, I don't remember it being this hard," and blah 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 blah, right? And I'm just sitting here like, why are you guys leveling up? Easiest way to like just dominate that game, build up all your skills, don't level up. Don't level up. Never rest. Because you can wait, but you don't have to rest. And resting is what levels you up. That was the way to play that game. So everything would be level, like, based off of level 1. Don't remember. There was, at a certain point, once I had a lot of things leveled up, I did level up to, like, I think 15 or something like that to get, like, the really good loot. But the monsters weren't as hard. I don't remember the exact balance. But, yeah, I just run around and one-shot everything. Made that game so much more fun. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people out there that's like, cheesing isn't fun, but like, after a long, hard day of doing whatever, even if it's just jerking off, sometimes I just want to run around and murk the shit out of everything, you know? Fuck, that reminds me, Doom Dark Ages is coming out soon too. Does anybody want to buy like a soul so I can afford more video games? That'd be cool. Because there's so many games that I want. You know, I also have I have no mouth and I must scream. I really want to play that game lately. Jesus, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I guess here, have all the pickaxes in the universe. I just wanted a couple and I accidentally hit the wrong button. Made 50 bazillion of them. Oh, somebody lit themselves on fire. Stupid ass. Ghosts of Yotai? Yeah. I need to still play Ghosts of Tsushima, right? I still need to play that game. I haven't played it yet. And I want to play through the Assassin's Creed series again. Playing Shadows, I was like, oh, fuck. I remember why I really liked Assassin's Creed. Because just the overarching lore to it is just so fucking cool. I want to do a lot of things, guys. Who knows? The way life is going might not happen, but, you know, we're going to try. We're going to try to do everything we can. Tsushima, 40 out of 10 game. I know. I need to play it. I just can't afford everything right now, you know? Yo, what's up, Ghosthawk? It has been a while since I laid my eyes upon your beautiful face. It sounded like I had a stroke just now, too. What have you been up to, Ghosthawk? Motherfucker. Play Kingdom Come 1. I know I need to finish it. Work, eat, sleep, infinite loop. Brother, preaching to the choir. I feel ya. I surely feel that one, sir. Now, if we could only figure out what we're working towards, we'd be in a really good shape. You know what I mean? But nope. There's that freaking... What the fuck is the name of that movie? Inception loop of life. You know, this kid, I watched on YouTube a short of this kid who had a theory that basically like the CERN collider ended up doing something with an electron that basically just like destroyed the world or the timeline that we were on. And now we're on a different timeline. It like threw us into a parallel timeline. And that's why we have the Mandela effect theories and stuff like that. I was like, fuck. It's one of those theories that like half of it's like this person's an idiot. The other half you're like, ooh, that's actually kind of like logical thinking. And then it's completely unprovable because like how else would you be able to prove it? You know what I mean? Hey, have a great rest of your day/night, Fox. I appreciate you coming and hanging out for as long as you could. We'll see you next time, brother, homie, fam. See you next time. Brownian motion of the general population makes it hard to make progression in one direction. Brownian. What does that mean? Is everybody shitting their pants? Is that what Brownian means? I don't know, man. We'll see. Everybody thinks it's the end of the world right now, like with the Pope dying and everything like that. And I'm just like, Lord, are you there? Because like I don't want to be dealing with this dumb shit anymore. But who knows? Who knows what direction life will take us in? We sure as hell couldn't figure out, like, wouldn't have been able to guess the nonsense that has gone on now, so. In a liquid is called the Brownian motion? Okay. I didn't know that. The random motion of particles in liquid. I wouldn't have guessed that that's what the name of it would have been. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to drop down and fuck the skeleton in his stupid skull. Oh, my sword broke. That's unfortunate. Bitch. Fuck your mom! Fantastic Voyage. Okay. Man, I haven't read that book in fucking forever. I need to get back into reading. I started again reading The Witcher. I finally got to, what page was this? 16, and then I got distracted. Okay, I say I got distracted. I got pulled away from it, and then have neglected to get back to it. Not that I got distracted. I was stripped away from it. That spider thinks he's coming in my house. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass if he doesn't leave my house alone. Oh shit. Oh no. No. Nope. Not today, Satan. Fuck those blocks. Why did he even explode? That made no sense. Ow. The fuck? I didn't even touch you, bitch. Asshole. I was just chilling next to him and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you." Like, no. No, senor. You shall not fuck me. I am the unfuckable. One fuck, two fuck, three fuck, four. How many fucks to give the poor? I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to be like Dr. Seuss up in here with my rhymes, and then it just fell apart. Just fell apart like Dr. Seuss's ears. Was that a little fucked up? I don't know. I thought it was funny. Might have been a little fucked up, but like, who isn't a little fucked up, right? We're a little fucked up and we do fucked up shit. Damn, it's crazy just how much work I've gotten done in these 2 hours. I feel like I get more work done streaming this repetitive stuff than when I do it on my own. That's wild. Definitely pass the time better talking to y'all. That was your high school nickname? The Uneffable? Yeah, because when bullies fucked with you, they ceased to exist. Their names were scratched out of the book of history. They became the unborn. Their mother's wombs shriveled up before they could give them life. And then someone says, "Oh, he didn't have any bullies." Exactly. They were banished from time and space because they tried to fuck with the unfuckable. That's the story you tell everybody, Ghost Hawk. Because they can never prove it wrong. People are like, nah, that didn't really happen. All right, prove it. I don't see anything anywhere saying you were bullied. Yeah, because they were erased from existence. You wouldn't be able to. Duh. That's how it works. When you get erased from existence, you're literally erased from existence. I actually kind of like the song. It's chill. That's one thing this game's really good at having is great music. Holy fuck, that like perspective is wild. Didn't hurt them just enjoying their own time bubble outside of main time. That's what I'm saying. Like they were just, you know, banished to limbo, and they don't even realize it. Nobody realizes it because they no longer exist in the main timeline. Like it's crazy. And you may be wondering, metal, if that's true, how can you talk about it? It's called a hypothesis, okay? Hypothesis. We're talking in hypotheticals here of something that possibly truly happened. We just can't prove it because it's unprovable. You would be able to prove more that Epstein killed himself than the bullies disappearing from time and space of Ghost Hawk. That's crazy. Post-war weight just that's all I read right there. Post-war weight. Jesus Christ, man. The bots. The bots are real. They've come. Streamboo.com is crazy. Hey, boo boo. You want to be my stream boo? Lick my butt crack? Dumb. Dumb shit. That I have to sit here and deal with. Why, oh why do I have to deal with this stupid shit in my eye? Like looking at bots telling me that they're selling thoughts. And they want to get their booties fucked. Lots. You guys didn't think I was a poet either, did you? Well, here I am. Improvising poetry in front of thee. That actually rhymed and that was intentional. Oh well. That poor zombie. We're going to call him Jay. Poor Jay. He didn't see it coming, you know. He was just like a normal guy. trying to do normal guy things. And he woke up one day and he just had an insatiable, I can't speak English, an insatiable hunger for flesh of the humankind. And now he's just wandering underneath, inside the cave, just playing with his little zombie dick, bored, waiting to eat somebody. Nobody's coming. It's unfortunate, but this is the personal hell he chose. It was either this or having pineapples rammed in his rectum daily. So, you know, what's anybody gonna choose? Unskinned pineapple in the rectum or being a zombie? For many, the choice would be, you know, clear and obvious. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm literally just fucking mouthing. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just mouthing the world. It's almost like a Zen state, except it's just like, you know, nonsense. I'm like Alice in the Looking Glass, and all I can see is the Jabberwocky's ass. Yes, rhyming glass and ass isn't a clever rhyme, but I could always be a little more crass. Holy shit. I may have actually lost my mind in the month, almost month and week that I was gone. But we're all mad here. All mad. And about this time, I'm sure Wakeful, even though he hasn't typed it in chat, is probably saying, crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. In a rubber room with rats. And I forgot the rest of it. But I know he's thinking, he's just saying it. He thinks he's saying it just to himself in his house while he eats or jerks off or whatever it is that he said he was going to go do. No. We can all hear it in our minds and our hearts about how Wakeful was crazy once in a rubber room with the rats. Spooky. All right, Jay, calm down, bro. See, that noise is confirmation that he's in there jerking it. In his little jerk hole. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. He is enjoying himself far too much. Look at this personal hell he's in. Lighting on fire. I was going to say wet. I mean, that's true, but it just sounds way more gross than I was anticipating. Not gross, but like sexual. Way more innuendo that I was anticipating. Moist. That probably made a lot of people shudder. But that's why I like using that word. Because people cringe. I like making people cringe. In joy and in fear. Did I fuck up? I sure did. I sure did fuck up that thing. Whatever. It's fine. Some of you may be wondering, what did Metal fuck up? Well, the plan I had for the staircase, but that's okay. I have decided since the staircase incident that we're going to do things a little differently. That's actually not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Shut up. Ma! Mama! Oh God! Speaking of when we were talking about the Minecraft movie, the way they made the characters looked was disgusting. I was not a fan of that art style for the characters. Like the creepers looked pretty good. I'll give them that. Skeletons and zombies, awful. Pigmen looked pretty good. Like, you know, it's kind of hard to fuck up a pigman in my opinion. Ghasts were pretty good. Everything else, pretty awful. Oh, the chicken was okay. But the sheep, no. Whoever designed the sheep like that, they need to have their teeth and or testicles removed, because that was just a crime against nature. Or both teeth and testicles. Why not? Yeah, that was some crazy shit. I was not pleased in any way, shape, or form with the design for those characters. But it's so weird. Like some of them, they looked good. Like they actually took the time to make it as realistic in Minecraft terms as possible. And then it's like they purposely made some characters to look as goofy as possible for like no goddamn reason. It was like the skeletons in Minecraft look somewhat terrifying. The monsters in the Minecraft or the skeletons in the Minecraft movie just looked fucking dumb. I don't understand what their thought process was, but it was a bad process. It was a process that should never be repeated, to say the least. Oh, good. It rains again. There we go. Now we have our proper lines of what's going to stay and what's going to go. What's going to stay? All of this path. What's going to go? Everything else. It's just going to get tore the fuck down. Because like I said, we're going to build a gigantic castle here. I mean, that dirt wall is going to be reduced from dirt to like an actual walkable, with catwalks and everything Stonewall. Like, it's going to be obnoxious how big it is because it's like, oh, you never needed to do that, but I'm going to have done it. That was interesting. Can't say I was prepared for that to happen, but I love how it didn't hurt the fucking... It didn't hurt the fucking... What am I trying to say? God damn. Oh, it didn't hurt the house, like, whatsoever. The house is just like, okay. Yeah, I just got this shit blown out of me. It's fine. We're good. You know, maybe the sheep like getting blown. I don't know. I mean, who among us does not, right? Who can say they don't like that? None. No one. Not a single person ever could say that. And if they do say that, they're lying. Facts. I don't like getting blown. Like, yeah, okay. You're full of shit. Shut the fuck up. Get your lying face and your lying mouth and your lying teeth out my chat. Because we know what the truth is. Did that say foot falls breaks ankle? Probably did break my ankle, to be honest. Here I am still running. Without a care in the world. Minecrafting away. Damn, it's already 11:30. I shall be getting off soon because I am starting to get loopy and or tired. And I'm sure you have all noticed it by the mad ramblings of the mad metal man. But fear not, for I shall visit you while you dream and give you mad thoughts. Something falls on a block. Yeah, it was my fat ass. Fuck do you mean something? Should say player was an idiot. That's what it should say. Oh, and I know there's somebody out there. Oh, Metal, why don't you just turn it in creative and just one punch the blocks to do what you want? That's not the fun. Okay, this is like Legos. I have to sit here and work and dig and try to find the pieces to make the exact castle that I bought or want to make. So it takes time and effort and energy and forethought and foresight and sometimes jerking off or whatever, you know, it's fine, but like that's the real way to do it, not just I'm gonna go in fucking creative mode and just do everything within a second. Like, that's not fun. That's cheating. Okay, you see any Game Genie here? No. You see any Game Shark here? No, you don't. You know why? Because we do things the hard way around here for fun. Yeah. See, remember when I said that I was mad? You all thought I was crazy. I wasn't crazy. I am mad, though. Because I do things the hard way on purpose. because it's fun. I find enjoyment in it. Actually, fun fact for everybody. It is scientifically or psychologically proven that busy work that is inefficient is good for your brain. AKA running around in Minecraft and just breaking blocks while playing video games is dopaminergic. I would argue steadfastly that doing it in Minecraft is less dopaminergic and more healthier. I can't think of what the word is, but healthier for your mental health. Fun fact. I don't know if that's a fact. I just put two concepts together and mushed them as my own fact. But you know what? My fact. Okay? Does it hold up? I don't know. We'll find out. Actually, I could pretty well argue that it is kind of how it works, because I often find myself playing games, falling off of cliffs and dying. Playing games that have a lot of busy work or the grind, and just listening to stuff, zoning off, thinking about life, and not even really paying attention to what I'm doing, to be honest. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? I couldn't give you a fucking inkling of a clue what I've been doing, because I'm just doing things. I'm just going. I'm not paying attention. How did I get here? We'll never know. Because this is like busy work to me. Mindless busy work that's inefficient. And while, yes, I can understand some might think it's boring. Oh, we're just watching him break blocks. Ugh, how fun is that? Well, listen. Let's have a conversation then. Let's talk about the birds and the bees if you want. About how the bees eat the birds. Or, wow, holy shit. The birds eat the bees, and then the bees, the baby bees that are at home with no dad now because he was out there working, making the honey, is just crying because the bird fucked his dad up, Is that not entertaining? Is this an open Minecraft server? No, it's a private one, but I could make it open at any time. Sorry, Fire Gremlin, I was lost in my own madness. And it's all good. You're not late. You're just on time. On time for you. This was when you were meant to join chat. Or I was meant to see it. I really don't know how long you've been in here, and I apologize if I missed your message. But I'm sure you enjoyed my mad ramblings. Being lost. I'm sure that's how you felt when you joined and heard my madness. You were like, what the fuck? I thought this was Metal's stream, not some lunatic. No, I do need to get like a community server going or something. The last little part of your rant. Good. I appreciate that. We went through a whole phases. I will be getting off soon though, just to warn you, because I am getting very tired, as you can tell from the rant. But yeah, we went through. I was rhyming like poetry. There was a lot of conversation of ass. Not me conversing with somebody about ass. I was just talking about ass, just for fucking why nots. We talked about a zombie named Jay who was stuck in a cave, and all he could do was masturbate with his little zombie hand. And moan. He moaned, of course. That's what zombies do. Oh my god. I miss talking to chat. I need to start having these little weird random conversations with myself. Give you guys more material, because Jesus Christ. What golden comedy was that nonsense that I just spewed forth from my throat? Beautiful. This music just represents perfectly how glorious the random bullshit was. Make your server where everyone can access creative or god mode. Oh yeah, no. I wouldn't even want to do that just for the pure simple fact that, like, actually that was one of the things we were ranting about, how so there's been a psychological study, and this has been proven, that busy work that's not effective, inefficient is actually good for your mental health and your brain, because it basically allows you time to process emotions and feelings and events, traumas, etc., right? And video games are also supposed to be very dopaminergic, which means they create a lot of dopamine, which is why they can be addicting. However, with games like Minecraft, for me, like, I'm not actually paying attention to what I'm doing, even though it looks like I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. This is why I will, like, fall off the cliff and just be like, oh, okay, and just get my stuff and go back doing what I'm doing, because I don't really care. But it's busy work for me, right? Like, I don't have to be efficient. It's a fucking video game. It's not like I'm getting paid to be more efficient than not. But it gives me time to just, like, process things, be weird, obviously, as everybody just heard that bizarreness that was just vomiting from my throat. And I like that. I like that about video games. You get bored so fast depending on... Yeah, well, like I said, it's just busy work for me. So, like, I don't actually give a fuck what's going on right now. Like, I have an idea in my head about what I'm doing. I'm going to turn this dirt wall and everything in it into a gigantic castle, but, like, otherwise I don't give a fuck. Do I get diamonds? Do I get no diamonds? I even bother going to the nether? Who knows? I don't care. That's not the point. This is just chillaxing, vibing, chatting, jerking, whatever. Plus, with chat, how can I get bored, right? Like, you guys are far more entertaining than I am, so I just wait for you guys to be, funny or cute or clever or whatever, and just point it out. Are you talking the cherry blossom biome, or are you talking the what is it? The groping forest or whatever, with the freaking treant that dashes behind you and then puts his wood in your ass? Living forest. Living forest? What's it called? Extends forest? Something like that. I don't remember. Viagra forest, that's what it is. Fuck, how did I forget that? With the tree that beat erectile dysfunction and thinks he's a king at this point because he flies behind you and then takes advantage. of your ignorance. He's like, oh, he's not paying attention. Both red mangrove, cherry, and pale oak garden. Is that what it's called? The pale oak garden? That was called the. What's the red mangrove? Is that like a blood red type forest? That would be cool. Yep. Okay. Well, now I know there's like the wood of the trees is blood red. That's fucking cool. I want to find that place. I really want to find that place actually. After we build the castle, we must find the red mangrove. Fuck, what was I going to say? There was something about words. Oh, I saw what's the name of that tree? Not ambrosia tree. I don't know. It's a type of special tree that's in, I think it's in the forest, or the pale oak garden. Something like that. But it's got like flowers and stuff. And then if you dig underneath it, like if you just keep going down, you'll always end up in a lush cave, I think it's called. I didn't know that. That was new information to me. I just heard about that and I was like, whoa, that's cool. And then I've also been messing around with the April Fool's snapshot where the books, the words, you put words in a book and quill and then it'll change the color of the portals, the nether portals, and it'll take you to some weird seed. That's pretty fun. Flowering azalea, that's what it is. Yes, thank you. Last year's snapshot. Yeah, that shit's fun. Again, knew nothing about it, just heard about it, and I was like, what? So I started messing with it. That's a pretty fucking fun snapshot. I think they should just add that ability into the game, to be honest with you. Basically have like infinite nether realms. That'd be so cool. What was that snapshot called? Like 2014 W Infinite or some weird shit like that? That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool snapshot. They should really put that in the game though. Like maybe have like a size limit of the map, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be so big, but like just infinite exploration. That's the whole point of Minecraft, in my opinion. Like, yes, I know they now have like an end story with you fucking fighting the Ender Dragon and fucking the Warden in his stupid mouth and all that shit, right? Like, yes, I get it. I understand it. But I remember when Minecraft came out. I remember when there was no Ender Dragon. I remember when it was just about go do shit. No consequences, just go do shit. And now you can get like the Ender Dragon pregnant and shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. Swamp, but the leaves are a bit darker and the trees are a little more tangled. The sapling looks like ding dongs hanging from the leaves. That's funny. Look at my dingling trees. Feast your eyes upon these dinglings. They didn't call them mangroves for nothing. Walk by my forest of cocks. Oh, that's funny. The pale oak monsters don't do very much damage. Well, that's good. Since they're so sneaky, I was curious about how broken they were. Couldn't you just light them on fire too? If you look at them, they're disabled. Wow. I'm gonna bite my tongue. Yeah, what if you light them on on fire? Like would they just go like running around on fire? Wouldn't that be funny as fuck? Or like if lightning hits wood, it can light on fire, right? So like what if you're just like in the forest, there comes a lightning storm, bam, lights just happens to strike one of the monsters on fire. Like that would be funny. That would be so goddamn funny. Could you imagine just randomly bam that like running around screaming trying to put his oh wait, that's the mangrove. I was gonna say try to put his little tree cock out, you know? No, not my balls on fire. If you hit them, it'll show you in what pale oak tree its heart is in, and you can get some sort of tree sap from it. Are you telling me that in this Christian Minecraft server, you can get pale oak jizz by hitting them in the heart? Is that what you're telling me? This game is made of the Antichrist, I swear. Yes. Oh yeah, it's called a creaking. That's such a bad name. Like, I'm sorry, but oh, it's the creaking. Like, I feel like that means I'm just running around a forest beating up old people. Or lighting old people on fire, because obviously, you know, I was talking about lighting them on fire, so we have to include that. If it was scarier and did more damage, then the name would fit better. Yeah. I agree. But there could have been like I mean, it's probably a good thing they didn't call it like living wood because then it would just be penis jokes all the time, which obviously when it came to the mangrove, they were like, fuck it, we don't care anymore. But get your rotten flesh off me. Ban this person? I don't know what that means. Before banning FA41ZK, ZX, whatever, can you run that and do a Google Translator and see what it says? It might just be like, yo, what's up? How are you? Why are we talking about tree dicks? I don't know. I don't know every language in the world. So, like, you know, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Or he could have told me to suck his tree dick. Who knows? It's Turkish? Oh, okay. Did he call me like an American pig dog or something? I need to brush up on my Turkish, obviously. I should have known that. Oh, a specific name? What specific name would you want me to say that would make you follow me into the maw of hell? Or into a forest of tree cocks? I mean, if he's going to follow me into a forest of tree cocks, I might want to say the name, you know? Like, that's a homie. What does that even mean? Can you Google search that for me and tell me what that means? Hey, you know what? I've got homies that are Muslim. I have nothing against the majority of the religion. I don't agree with it, but I don't have anything against it. But until I'm not saying anybody's name. This ain't fucking Harry Potter, okay? I'm not gonna sit there and say people's names that I'm not aware of who they are. Is that a slime on the overworld? The fuck? That sounds like it's right below me. That's weird. They're not supposed to be this high. Oh, where's my coordinates? What is that? Cork programmer art, high contrast. Okay, the classic look of Minecraft, default. A regular swamp biome slime. Oh, am I really? Whoa. I don't like that. High contrast looks dumb. Video settings. Clouds fancy. I just want coordinates. Where the fuck's coordinates? Am I fucking dumb? Eloquence and assistance to Moses? Oh, okay. So he's a Moses homie. This is Java. I don't have Bedrock on PC. I'm thinking about getting it though, just because I have so many friends that are on Bedrock. Having both would be beneficial in my opinion. Telemetry data, maybe? don't know. Okay. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay. XYZ. Okay, there's the okay, XYZ, yeah. But I can't have it just like out all the time. I have to hit that. That's obnoxious. I just want it as a HUD item. That'd be a lot nicer. Yeah, I was looking for it in the settings. I just didn't see it. What the fuck? Oh, bitch ass, dork ass. Get out of my house ass. Stupid motherfucker. Why he in my house? I'm so glad they fixed that. Where you can stack chests and then still place. Yo, that motherfucker's gonna get my dick in his mouth if he doesn't stop messing with me. I swear to God. I will goat throat him. He won't even know what hit him. He'll be like, doo 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 doo. Like, fucking bitch in my house trying to make me look at you and so we can fight? Hell no. That's a huge hell nah. The Enderman. Little bitch boy Enderman right there. Yes. He's trying to get all up in my cock and stuff. Like, fuck that guy. Yo, what's up, Pyra? How you doing, homie? Yeah, but do I really want to? I don't really want to right now, to be honest. Fuck, I'm gonna have to. Or he can just fuck me up. Bitch putting dirt in my house. How you been, Pyro? How's life? How's coaching and your film business? Jump and hit? Oh, yeah, actually, so fun fact, do you know why that makes a critical hit on mobs? Because the fall speed correlates with damage, which means if, and I've seen this proven, if you fall from the highest point in the map down to the lowest and hit a warden, it will one-shot him. And you won't take fall damage. So falling down and stabbing a mob in the head is actually a viable... What in the fuck? Why is he not lit on fire? That's actually a viable strategy. See, watch. I'll fuck this dude up real quick. Watch, he's gonna be like, ugh, I'm gonna touch your butt, right? See him? See him trying to touch butts? Dead. Like, I fucked him up so fast. And that was barely falling anything. Back and warm. Oh, hi, Wakeful. Doing good? Good. I'm glad to hear that. You can cause 12 damage if you fall just 5 blocks and hit someone. Yeah. So the farther you fall, the more damage you do. Pretty crazy. I mean, it makes sense, right? Bitch. Another one wants to fucking go? There's so many goddamn enders. You know the exact math for the mace? So if every 5 blocks you fall adds 12 damage, that means after 15, you're doing 36 damage. No? I've been all right, Wakeful. I've been... Oh, you're talking to Pyro. Sorry. I've been all right, Wakeful. Obviously, I'm just stupid, as usual. So what's the math on the mace? Well, if you take 5... Or if you take 12 divided by 5, that would be 2.4. So for every block, it's 2.4 damage. No. Well, I want to understand the math. One sec. No, you're good. Well, I guess there has to be a base damage, right? And then the number of blocks you fall would have to be at a percentage added on. I swear to God, I thought that cloud was flipping me off. I was like, wow, Minecraft's gotten really savage. Or even the sky is telling you to go fuck yourself. Like, that's crazy. First Jack Black, and now the sky is telling me to go fuck myself? Like, wild. Busy and good. That's right, I'm just getting 50-year-old diseases over here. I thought I'd take a different approach to life, you know what I'm saying? Start calling me old man metal. Just started up and now you're back as Empire again. I said, no, you were doing coaching as well, weren't you? But now you're umpiring? That's dope. Fuck me. At least someone is aging faster than you now. You know what, Wakeful? Yeah. You're going bald. My nerves are killing themselves, so... Oh, fuck, it's 12. I need to be getting off soon. I'm starting to get really tired. But I want to see Fire Gremlin's math. Once we discuss the math of maces, then I'll be getting off. Whoop, whoop. What are you, a gigolo? Whoop, whoop. Twisted Records. ICP and shit. Juggalo, juggalo. Buy guns from a guy named T-Rex. He's a small arms dealer. That's funny. No, the comic looked awesome. I can't wait to see the rest of the comic or storyboards or whatever. I enjoyed it. That sheep's a fucking dumbass. I don't know why, but I just think he's a dumbass. Yeah. No, it looks far better neat. But that's going to be any comic. I have never seen a comic book in pencil. Let's just put it that way. Them ink lines just hit so much better. Did all of you like looking at the back of my throat? I could have covered my mouth when yawning, but I didn't feel like it. I know Wakeful was like, huh, I know what I want to do with that mouth. Since you were 9? Damn, really that long? Bro. Should have kept up on it. I wish I was better at traditional art. I'm just really not good at... I get too literal with my lines and stuff, and I try to make it look more realistic than it needs to be, and then it ends up looking stupid, and then I say, never mind, this is fucking stupid, and I stop. Of course, Daddy-O, I knew it. Shut the fuck up, sheep. Before I black sheep and hit you in the head with my dick. Yeah. Hear that, sheep? He shut right the fuck up. Alright, that's it. Time to hit you in the head with my dick. Baba Black Sheep, have you any dick? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 sacks full. Yo, what's up, Noodles? How you doing, homie? It's good to see ya. That fucking Enderman is gonna get my... It's gonna get mushroom stamped right on the goddamn forehead. The first block gives you 4 damage per block. Between 4 and 8 gives you 2 damage per block, and anything after that gives you 1 damage per block. If you fall 5 blocks, it gives you 12 additional damage. Oh, okay. So then it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But still, you can still one-shot a warden from falling from the top and going to the bottom. Where's this fucking hoe? Damn, he just fucking one-shotted me. That was bullshit. The boat strat? Yeah. I remember the boat strat. Fuck you. Pussy ass bitch. In fact, where did he go? I can kind of do the boat strat now. If his pussy bitch ass would get back here. But I don't think he will. I think he pieced out indefinitely because he's a little bitch. Just falling and being hit from 10 blocks? Dang, that's crazy. I did not know that. Man, I should have thought about doing the boat strat. You're so right to call that out, and I just didn't even think about doing it, even though I already have water. But now that little pussy ass fucking gangly dicked monster isn't going to come back for a while because he's like, hey, run away. I killed him and he hurt me. What a world, what a world. Like the Wicked Witch of the fucking thin pencil dick. Pussy ass bitch. Boat strat. That was a good idea, though. Get that stupid ass motherfucker to do my own dirty work for me. Yeah. What were those footsteps? Is that motherfucker in my house again? The house was actually a good way to kill him. We killed that one, fucked him up. He got stuck on the ladder. The ladder's a good way to kill him too. They just get stuck there and they're just like, damn, and you just kill them. I didn't know that players had a 20 damage cap. I mean, your math totally makes sense and everything, but I thought that how much damage does a warden do then? Because with netherite armor, it takes a warden like what, 4 hits or so to kill a player. What's up, White Dragon? Two shot? It's only a 2-shot in netherite armor? No, it's. I think it's a little more than that. I mean, I could be wrong. I am full of shit often, but how you doing, White Dragon? We're just talking about damage and using a mace to fall and smack monsters in the head and shit. I'm just fucking around. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get off. Whatever. 2 shots with the sonic boom. 4 with its arms. Oh, okay. So we were both right. Yeah, that sonic scream's fucked up. So that means that does 10 damage. But wait, can't you add like toughness 4, whatever the fuck it's called, to that armor? Which increases your armor rating? Still a 2-shot? What the fuck? Protection 4, that's what it was. Really? So, like, I guess the best way to kill that thing is to, like, just shoot it in the face with bow and arrows. Or use magic or something. Potions. Throw, what is it? Potion of harming or whatever? Yeah. You disable their shield? Same concept? You disable whose shield? Wait, what? I'm confused now. Oh, I got you. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, like I said, though, that's when you just, like, use Potion of Harming and just, like, spam them with Potions of Harming or something. Like, there's got to be a pretty... Well, you could fall from the top of the map to the bottom of the map and fucking one-shot them with a mace, but... Yeah. I gotcha. Well, it doesn't matter if you jump on top of them from, what did you say, 5 blocks high? Then you just fucking one-shot them anyways. It doesn't matter. You know, you just jump down on them and slap them with your fat cock, and then they just can't do anything about it. No, not the warden. I know the players is what I'm saying. Ooh, that was kind of creepy. Did you see how the gravel made a freaking creeper face in the stone? That was wild. 200 damage cap. Don't potions of harming do like 50 damage? So you just got to use like 4 of those bitches on them. And they bypass protection as well. I think it might be 20. So you're gonna have to use 10. I don't remember. $500 damage? Damn, Warden's a bitch. Okay, so there's Potion of Harming 2. Do they? That's crazy. Potion of Harming. So, oh, they do 12 damage. So it would take... The uncraftable potion? You said they have 500 damage? It would be 40 fucking 2 potions of harming. That's crazy. 1 2/3 of a hit to kill player when Sonic boomed. That's wild. Well, I understand why people are like so enamored with the Warden now for a while, but I was always like, why do people care about this Warden so much? Like, yeah, he looks badass, but like I want to keep it as a pet more so than like fear it. But now I see why. It just shits on everybody. But still, like, the Warden's like 3 blocks tall, right? So if you just got him trapped, harming, poison, invisible, don't do shit to the Warden. Really? Like, it doesn't affect him at all? The harming has to, because it bypasses armor. Like, yeah, I said you have to do 46 of them, which is ridiculous, but nope. Really? That's crazy. But couldn't you just get him stuck in a hole and then fucking stab him in the head until he dies? Like, wouldn't that be the most effective way to kill him? Or like build a stone block prison and just poke him in between the things? Yeah, no, I know they give you blindness. Blondness? They give you blondness? Oh no. What would I ever do? Besides take everything too literally. No, I know they can hear you. But I'm just saying, there's got to be a way to cheese on them, like, really easily. It's Minecraft. You can cheese everything in Minecraft. That's why it's a beautiful game. Pour lava on their heads or something. Ping them with damage to death. Oh, dripstone? What if you poured lava on it? So you build it up 17 blocks high, it can't freaking screech at you, you pour lava down on top of it. Just wait for it to die. Oh wait, but he drops something, doesn't he? What is Turtle Master? Do you become like a Ninja Turtle or something? Slowness works on him? Interesting. It's immune to lava? Hmm. But it's not immune to dripstone. That's wild. How does that work? How? Minecraft logic. Say, drops. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. What if you put dripstone on the bottom and have him step on it? Sit there and just take damage. Because does the dripstone break as you step on it? I don't remember. Or does it just do like spike damage consistently? Yeah, but they would take damage over time, wouldn't they? Or what if you just build dispensers, put arrows in it, and just have the arrows just shoot them? It doesn't break it. Oh, okay. Yeah, then they could just keep stepping on it and taking damage, right? Theoretically. No? Well, that's dumb. If you're just standing on it, you don't take damage? Oh. So you have to fall on it. Yeah, then I'd probably try the build like a trap, right? Climb to the top. Yeah, yeah. Right? Build like a cage out of like stone or something. Cuz I'm assuming the warden can't punch blocks, right? Like he can't punch through stone. So what you do is you build like a, how wide is he? I think he's like 3 blocks wide, right? For instance, yeah. No. Watch. That's what I'm saying. Okay, even this would work, right? Not quite, actually. I would want to, yeah, something like this, right? You make it 17 blocks high, right? So he can't sonic boom you. And you just like redstone up to it to a lever and have all these like, how tall is he? He's like 5 blocks tall roughly. Let's say 4. 4 blocks tall. You do 4 blocks all being dispensers full of arrows and you just shoot the shit out of him until he dies. And if you say he's immune to arrows, that's crazy. Yeah, I thought they were 4 blocks tall. So that would be... Whoa, that was creepy. That would be, in that scenario, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be about 5 points times 4. So 20 blocks of dispensers shooting arrows at once. How much damage does an arrow do to a warden? Nine to 10 damage. So 9 times 20, that's 200 damage roughly per shot. If you fire an arrow, it will follow the arrow. The warden will like chase the arrow. Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, okay. It says by diversions with the arrows. I saw that. Oh, fuck me. Which deals knockback. Yeah, that makes sense. 500 plus arrows to kill one warden. Right. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you essentially have 20 arrows being shot at once, that would only be like 50 shots. And they shoot like what, one every second? Take like 50. Hold on, let me do my math. 500 divided by 20. That'd be 25 shots from all 20 uh dispensers. It would take like half a minute to kill it. Let's see. Oh, somebody did it with firework rockets? Fuck it. Proceeds to make a Terraria setup in Minecraft. Yeah. Theoretically, they can't. That's what I was thinking. Oh, someone here is just using an iron golem. It's not a terrible idea. If you have enough iron, just keep healing the iron golem. Easy. A cookie god. No, this was Team Oibra. It'll lock onto you if you're too close. Interesting. You know who that is? Team Oibra? I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not too ingrained in the Minecraft online community. I really need to get out. Dude, I'm having way too much fun playing this. We'll break this last pickaxe and then I'll finally get off, even though it's fucking 1 o'clock and I'm tired. But I'm off tomorrow, so who cares? Give me all the coals. You have to build the dispensers 20 blocks away so you can see what you're doing. Why would you need to build them 20 blocks away? If you connect them to redstone, you just activate the thing when he gets to the center of the trap and then bam, 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 gets shot up. Since you'd be 17 blocks away, you would just wait for it to where you can see that he's right below you because you'd be on top. No, I know. But how would you beat him with the dripstone then? Unless you could see him. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you could make it to where you're 20 blocks away and still activate it. I mean, that yes, you could. I don't know that you would need to because 20 blocks is like from here to about right there. 16 horizontal, right? $25 blocks. Why 25 blocks? You said it works. Oh, horizontal. Oh, vertical. I was confusing what you were saying. I don't know. All I'm saying is it would make short work of the warden. All right. We broke that pitchfork. It's time, or pitchfork, pickaxe. It's time to go. Night night. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon. I should be on tomorrow night around the same time. Hopefully that would work out okay. We'll see. I'll post in the Discord for everybody who's in the Discord. And then I'll probably also post it on X for anybody that follows me on X. 9 p.m. your time. 9:30, but yeah, around there somewhat. I don't care about my ad revenue, Twitch. The fuck? Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Love your faces. Hope to see you all again next time. Metal Man out. Not what I wanted to do.